Good morning. I'm Hirawats, CEO of Hirawats Fashion Private Limited. We are retailers based on Visakhapatnam, Andhra Pradesh. We are into retailing from three generations. So we basically have 12 stores and we run a format of MBOs where we do multiple brands. So previously, most of our things used to happen manually or in Excel, where data points were really high. And what we used to capture, the data, what we used to capture also was very limited. Then we got into touch with Increff MS Pro. So this solution basically helped us to get the data very clean, get the attributes very right. That was one major advantage. Secondly, how it helped us is previously when we used to plan, it was very manually and we used to do only like last year's sales, take a growth over it. So this MS Pro helped us to give a more systematic approach of our merchandising and buying. And see, as a retailer where we do a lot of national brands and regional brands, so we don't get the attributes right. So we work a lot on our MRP buckets. So the whole concept of MRP bucket was from Increff MS Pro. So now what we have started doing is we started taking the product, dividing into MRP buckets through MS Pro, and then the software helps us to identify the gaps what we have in our stock and give us a new buy, a new approach, how much we need to buy and at what time frame can we complete this. So I think due to this we have saved a lot of time. Previously what we used to do in Excel used to take us like a week or at least 7 to 14 days. Now that we have to complete in a day. The process has become more simpler. We are getting a right buy quantity, which we are able to recheck with the existing buy quantity and see where the difference is. Since everything is online, it's a SaaS product. As a CEO, for me the advantage is I can access this data anywhere. For example, I'm buying in Mumbai or Jaipur. I can just log in, see the data, take immediate decisions, run analysis on the website. I don't have to go to my team every time, tell them to send me these reports, collaborate and then give me a point. The gist of whole everything is already on the website. And one more thing which I really want to mention is everything is really fast. Today processing the data from our end when we do it manually, as I mentioned, it takes a lot of time. If the data is uploaded, it takes hardly 1 or 2 minutes. So we can access the information on the go and when the data points are not right. The whole concept of MRP buckets and linking with attributes, concepts like ROS, sell-throughs, which also which they introduced then to us, gave us more systematic way to do merchandising and buying in such an unorganized market. Specifically, 2 modules of Increff MS Pro which are really interesting is one is reordering. So basically, if you see, there are a lot of items which we keep reordering, which are the core core items of in our apparel stores. So reordering really helps us to give an estimate of how much quantity needs to be sold on different parameters like raw, sell-throughs and all, and gives an exact buy quantity in terms of all the attributes. So this really saves a lot of time and really helps in reducing working capital needs. And it is like an ARS is an easier form of an auto replenishment system where we are able to implement at this level also. And secondly is IST, which is inter-store transfer. I think if you have multiple branches, one of the most common problem is shifting of stock from one branch to another. Slow moving to a fast moving store and refilling it immediately, or if you have broken pieces and these broken pieces the sizes scattered in all different branches. So IST is an amazing tool which really helps in shifting the stock from one branch to another and helping us in making the sale more quicker than how it was done. So I think both these tools are really amazing and it really helps us in achieving our targets and sales. And so I'm really thankful and I think it's a great product, especially for retailers like us, where we do buying from multiple places, multiple vendors. So that's it from me. I think it's a great product. You should try it. Thank you.